We're on, ladies.
So we continue. Esther. Love in the boiler room.
Who's in the house? Jenny.
Hey.
I'm just jamming out.
I hear. I don't know why that.
How are you?
I'm all right. I'm a little sick, but I'm okay. I've been battling the same cough for like a month. I don't know why. I never get sick.
You there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
January 21. Hey, Gabby.
Can you hear me?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Gabby, are you breastfeeding?
No. I was trying to
finish your workout or something?
No, I was in the middle of it, but
Hold on. That's why I couldn't hear Jenny. Jenny, were you talking to me?
I was, and I was like, I guess she can't hear me.
And I'm like, all right, I guess she can't hear me. Oh my gosh, I just got out of the shower. I'm like so red. What were you saying, Gabby?
Oh, I was saying I was in the middle of my workout, but I don't want to miss another meeting, so I just paused it, and then I'll go back to it.
Ooh, are you doing quarter force?
Yeah, I'm on day 8.
Dang, girl. Awesome. Finish those 30 days.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're just going to jump right into it. Gabby's got to get back to her workout, and we got stuff to do. I got to fill out 22 birthday invitations for a party this Saturday.
When is your birthday, miss?
Huh?
When is your birthday?
My birthday's Sunday. My son's birthday is Friday, but we're celebrating it Saturday. And funny thing is, I'm like the birthday princess. I make a huge deal out of my own birthdays because like years ago, I discovered my birthdays used to be so depressing because you're like waiting for other people to do fun things for you and then it just doesn't happen. So I just like make a huge deal. I invite people like, we're going here. And I make a huge deal out of my birthdays. Well, I had Liam 7 years ago and since then my birthdays are just kind of like, we'll cut a cake at my house because it's all about his birthdays now. I plan huge parties and my birthday is kind of just an afterthought. So that's that. We're doing a huge party for him and then I'll probably just cut a cake at my house, something like that, like order my favorite food or I don't know. So yeah, that's going to happen this Saturday. But anyways, guys, okay. So I wanted to jump right into our call. How to get more engagement on your posts. So this is kind of going to be split up between Instagram and Facebook because I feel both markets are different. Since I have both of you, just you two here, Jenny, can you tell me what you feel is more, where you feel more of a connection with people, Instagram or Facebook?
I get more responses on Facebook. I don't know why.
Okay, and Gabby?
Like more answers, you know? Like people like interact with me more.
Right. Same with you, Gabby?
Same, yeah. But I figured because I've had my Facebook or the one I have with my husband, we've had it for a while. And then Instagram, I just started it.
Right. Okay, Junie just joined us. Junie, would you say that you people connect more with your posts on Instagram or Facebook?
I would say it's between both, but I've seen more engagement in my Instagram.
On Instagram. Where do you feel more like, this is my playground? Go to your bed.
But I like cold water with ice.
Oh,
There you go.
there I am. Now I see.
Oh, I'm like, all right, Jenny's, got her face mask on or something.
No, I didn't know why. I don't know why it was the setting on the thing.
Go. You can drink all my water? Okay, go with Daddy. Enjoy. Love you. Hey, close that door, buddy.
Okay.
And say you love me
I have
back.
to be sleeping already.
Bye.
Okay, goodness.
Close the door. All right. So I just feel like splitting up because I do feel like there's differences between Instagram and Facebook. So I just wanted to like divvy up my little tips. I did watch several YouTube videos too to just hear what other coaches are saying, and I pretty much like agree and want to add upon it. So the first thing you have to understand, guys, is that not everybody. Here, take it with you. You can have the water. And close the door, please. So when it comes to engagement, there's actually rules to social media platforms that you just have to understand that this is the way it works. Not everybody sees your posts. We've talked about that before. So you have to understand that because when you're judging your posts based on, who's engaging with you, you have to understand that the only way Facebook is going to put that person on your radar is, number one, if it was like a super popular post, all of a sudden you will show up in random people's. Like, I will be like, okay, I'm going to have to lock the door. You're being silly now. What? Okay, what? Wait. Say, look, my friends are looking at you. No, Lucy, you're being obscene. I love you. Go with daddy. Baby, come get him. Go. Love you. Go, ask me.
Spider-Man.
Babe. Yes, you can. This is where Dad needs to take over, and I'm just gonna sit back and let it happen. Got him. All right, so understanding that not everybody sees your post, so there's a few things you have to do if you want to change that. So I was saying, if like all of a sudden someone had a baby or a death, usually I'll just see like, oh wow, I didn't even remember I followed her. Who's that person? Because those are popular posts, so they will show up in people's news feeds. So that's the only way that the algorithms, they're called algorithms, are going to change. Is Facebook is not going to put people that you don't interact with and they don't interact with you on, you're not going to show up on their radar. So I'm going to share some strategies with how to share that, how to change that. Make sure, I think all of you here, our profiles are public. You can't have your profile private and think that anyone's going to find you. One thing I want you to do when you post things is to ask yourself, so what? Like, if you're posting about your workout, ask yourself, so what? What am I saying in this post that somebody are they going to see my post and get value from it, or say, so what? So you can take a workout, and remember guys, it's a combination. It's not going to be every post has to have this deep meaning, right? But you do have to ask yourself, so what? I did my workout, so what? Talk about how you felt in that workout. Talk about how you pushed yourself. Talk about all the times you had to press pause because your kids kept interrupting. Talk about how you woke up and had no motivation to do this, but you feel proud and accomplished. So what? What are you sharing with people to make them care about your posts? Because remember, if not, you're just another girl who went to the gym. So what? What are you sharing with people? So even today, I just posted a workout video, and I decided to attach a little message because I got to work out with Jimena today, and I just said, you know, it's important to have other fit friends, and I just shared a little message about how sometimes, you know, you have to choose your friends wisely and choose to hang around people that are going to keep you on track. So I just put a little message attached to that because I was working out with a friend. So again, what was the value? I shared a message about surrounding yourself with other fit friends and people who support you in your journey. So you have to ask yourself the same thing when you post things. What value, what motivation, inspiration are you giving when you do that? Post with purpose. Another thing, don't just post directly to like how you can share from Instagram to Facebook, because Instagram puts that way down. Like they don't value that. They are like, oh no, we don't want to drive people away from our website. So make sure that you're copying and pasting your posts and not just sharing it directly to Facebook, because Facebook rates those pretty low. And so if you want people to interact with you guys, you have to interact with them. You can't just go every day and see, okay, what's in it for me kind of thing. You have to be engaging, but with a purpose, because I want to talk about this part because we can easily get caught up liking and commenting, just saying, oh, I'm being engaging, and thinking that you're helping your business, but you're really not, because first of all, you don't even remember who you said cute baby to, or, you know, you're just like, I'm engaging, right? So we have to be strategic about this engagement. If not, you're seriously just like wasting time on Facebook. You're not being productive. So you need to work off of a list, guys. And I'm telling you this, especially you girls, that you know, you don't have a large amount, you don't have an audience, and you don't have this attraction marketing yet. And I say, yeah, because you can definitely get there. So you can either work smart and get somewhere, or like work really hard and get nowhere. So when I'm talking about working smart, you need to actually make a list of at least 50 to 60 people that you're going to message, seek them out, say cute baby, say, wow, where was that? That's beautiful. You look beautiful. And keep track of who those people are. If not, you're just literally blinding. I've even said, if you want to hit SE5, you know, focus on just 3 people, and every single day make it your business to help, to focus on those 3 people only. Just try that, you guys. If you seriously have not hit Success Club in a long time, or it's been, just take 3 people, because it's easy to just focus on 3 people and just say, for these 3 days, I'm going to pump so much value into this person's life. I'm going to not only like and comment on their posts, but I'm going to say, hey, you know, maybe someone who liked one of your posts, just say, hey, I saw you liked my post. Would you be interested in a free 7-day meal plan? Anything I can do to help? You know, I just want to, this really helped me in the beginning. And you can just go and get, we have one on our team website that you can get by clicking on the banner, or just go online and get a 7-day, 21-day fixed meal plan, or 7-day clean eating meal plan, and share that. A little gift, something you can give. Literally just focus on a few people. This is how you're going to be able to do this, guys. You have to be organized in this sense, because if not, you're just shooting darts in the dark. Shooting those darts to the target in the dark, and you're not going to get anywhere, as opposed to tracking it, working from a list, and saying, I'm not going to get these people off my list until they've actually converted. So on Facebook, this works really well to see who actually is even seeing your posts, who cares about what you say. You want to ask questions at least 2 to 3 times a week. Make it fun. I'm not really huge on this, because personally, I mean, sometimes I need to be better. I don't want to say I'm not huge on this. I need to be better, because I've kind of given up a little bit on Facebook with caring about the engagement I get there, and I'm really focusing more on Instagram. But asking questions, the best questions you could ask, guys, are advice questions. Ask people, what's your recommendation for the best blah, blah, blah? How does anyone have a good recipe for blah, blah, blah? I'm, you know, making it this weekend. What are your go-tos? When you ask people to give you their advice, they're going to give it to you. Parenthood, oh my gosh, let a mom, you know, ask like, oh, my daughter's not sleeping at night. What do you suggest? You'll get a lot of people, like you're going to get people giving their opinions, because people love to sound like the experts. They do. So things having to do with kids, you know, what would you say is the best snack? My son's not eating his vegetables. Any recommendations? And you will see people talk. So that is a great way to see who even cares, and maybe to create your list off of that. Who are those people that cared enough to give their advice? Then you can be a little more casual. You know, what's a place you love to vacation? How many of you guys did the Remind Me How We Met? Did you guys post that one? How did it go?
I got like 70 comments.
Wow.
Wow. There's your list right there, Jenny. At least you can like narrow it down, you know, take those people and focus on those people and start engaging and liking, and say to yourself, these are my leads. Those people that commented are my leads, and I'm going to like love them, comment on those people. Not random. So you will go and like, you know, Amber Gonzalez, boom, you go to her page, like, comment, and, you know, like 2 pictures and comment on 1 kind of thing. So, you know, asking fun questions, advice is like really good, lighthearted stuff, you know, just like, I think it's really cool too to just, whatever your imperfections, my best engaging like memes or things have to do with like me talking about my thighs, my big thighs. They do so well. Like people love that, but I'm taking something that's, you know, kind of like my flaw, and I'm publicly like, you know, either being proud about it or, you know, talking about it. So I think those work really well to like, You know, maybe you have extra mom pooch. Do a picture of you like squeezing your fat on your belly and just, you know, talk about that. Find a funny meme about that and be like, oh, this is so me. I once saw someone post a meme like sitting up and you have a flat stomach and then laying on your side and it's like this spilled over, you know, something like that. Whatever, those are funny. Things that can kind of make fun of yourself, I think those do great too. And especially if you could say, oh my gosh, who else, you know, this is me. Or not even, you know, say like, who agrees? Or, you know, you could say stuff like that, like, who's with me? Or, you know, things like that. So those work really well, taking things, your own flaws, and kind of making fun of them. And you know what? It really helps you yourself to kind of get over yourself and to not feel so self-conscious maybe about the things that bring you down. Be a little lighthearted about it and just, or the things that you're hard on yourself about, and just kind of like, I don't know, just find something, you know, funny things. I don't know. I appreciate reading like funny things. Like the other day I saw one that says, my fitness goals are right around the corner, but so is Taco Bell. And I laughed about that one. You know, they're funny, but I don't necessarily, like, to me, I personally love to share, or like the image that I'm trying to create is like success, motivation for like life, fulfilling your dreams. Those are the things that really speak to me. And what I want to, you know, kind of like what I want to put out there, you know, those don't really get that much engagement per se, but I feel it lets people know who I am and what I stand for, kind of thing. I know Jenny posts a lot about her faith. That's also important. And to just, you know, I had an experience happen to me this week, guys, and I wanted to share it with you. And this is an example of how we can make an impact, and how your social media, you have to look at it and evaluate, you know, what do people think about me? What message am I giving out there? So this weekend on IG, I got a random message from a mom who just told me, Lily, I'm struggling big time. I'm a mom of 4 kids, or 4 or 5 kids. And I know this is super creepy, but would you mind talking to me? And, you know, to me, I go on her profile, I see she's holding on her kids. And right away I said, you know, just in case, I'm like, sure, I'd be happy to talk to you, but what would you like to talk about? Because, you know, people might get funny. Like, I've had people ask me to borrow money before. It only happened twice. It's happened twice.
What?
A random person that, like, I was like, oh, hey, I went to like middle school, and she asked me, she said she's short this month and asked to borrow money. I'm like, sorry, I don't lend out money. But yeah, so I was just like making sure. And she just told me a little bit. She's like, I'm just super overwhelmed. And I really feel that God put it in my heart that you would understand me. I can't talk to anybody else. So guys, I got right on that phone and I called her right away. And it was so cool, because all I kept thinking to myself was, first of all, I thought, wow, that is so cool that God used me in this way. That he, you know, I didn't take any of the credit. I just felt like, wow, thank you, God, because right now I'm going to be able to, you know, tell something to this woman to hopefully make her feel better. And, you know, I spoke to her for 30 minutes, and it was I was blessed. I was the one, you know, maybe she told me that I made her day and everything I said was right on point, but I felt like, wow, thank you. So that totally like made my week. And especially, you know, being a stay-at-home mom, we don't really get that many opportunities to like serve people. And that's why I love coaching too, guys, because we really can be there for people. And so I just thanked God that I was able to be there and serve this woman. But I thought to myself, clearly, and she told me, like, Lily, I knew that you would understand me. She's in charge of like the children's ministry at her church. She homeschools her kids. She's like, I gotta have it all together. I can't tell people how I'm feeling. And she was having massive, like, feeling overwhelmed, anxiety. And she's like, I know I could talk to you. Guys, does your page say enough about you that someone could go to you? That someone would say, dang, this girl's always talking about her faith. This girl's always talking about her success, her marriage, her children. I know that she will understand me, whatever it is. And the same goes back to her fitness. She's always talking about how hard it is, but she still sticks with it. Is your story, are you telling that story enough that people, are you being real enough that people know they would be able to come to you? Some, imaginary person, would they come to you? I want you to ask yourself that as you see your posts. Are you being real? I think with what we do, we don't really have to focus on being perfect, because people don't relate to perfect. And I'm telling you, I'm always reminded of that when I post my things about my thighs and stuff. And I love that I see like, okay, people like this. So those are my top ways to get people to interact with you guys. I guess it comes down to with understanding how to be a little bit more of a storyteller. And guys, if you're not a storyteller, we're in this business to try to, to improve ourselves and to become better at what we're doing. And so, I look at other people's posts and I'm like, dang, they're good writers. And I may not necessarily speak in that same way, but I try to just be inspired by that and take from that. So I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm a great writer and that I'm very analytical, or I can say like, I wouldn't describe myself in that way, but I definitely try to be. And I get inspired by other people's posts and I try to relay that on my social media. So that's that, guys. I hope that added some value to your life, gave you some, things to think about. And now, of course, because we have time and it's just us three, it's the Diamond Girls, us four. Who else is here? Oh, us four. Junie. Well, no, I was counting you guys. I'm like, you, Junie, and Jenny. Gabby, I was looking at you when I was saying that. You. But okay, so I want to hear from you guys. I guess let's start off with that engagement first. Where do you think, what has been a good post for you? I know, Gabby, you've always said your transformations are really good. So, maybe you need to go and dig up some files of you pregnant, like look for those awful pictures of yourself and do more. And you know what, guys, I wasn't lying. I should be able to scroll through your page at any given time and within boom, 2 scrolls, see a transformation. You constantly need to be putting before and after, it has to be part of your page. Even if it's not physical, it has to be a before and after. This girl used to eat candy all night, this girl doesn't. We need to see transformations constantly on your page. So I guess I'll just go through each of you. Jenny, what has been a post that you feel like, you know what, I could probably build more upon these. These do kind of good.
It's tricky, but I have to say that the ones, how can I explain? I am a person that hates being upfront, and I have a hard time taking compliments. So this Beachbody for me is totally out of my comfort zone because all eyes are on me. There's a lot of attention on what I'm putting out there. So funny thing is the one that got the most lately was the one I posted of just me saying that I completed Core de Force before the end of the year. That was my goal. Even though it was a 30-day program, it took me more than 30 days because whatever reasons. I didn't do it 30 days consecutively, but I wanted to finish it before the end of the year. And that got like 1 million likes and conversations or whatever. The other ones that get a lot of traction are my family. If I post anything with the kids or my husband, it's like I get a lot of that.
So you need to take your family posts and make a more story post. And I think, not that you don't, I'm not saying you don't, I don't necessarily know. Yeah. But if those are the good ones, like the ones with my husband, I tell him all the time, he's good for business. Because all of my posts, Gabby, you posted a picture, and I kind of did think, like, it was cute that you shared, oh, we've been together this long, but you could have gone a little deeper there and maybe shared a story there. Like, we met when we were little. Like, how did I never thought I would be with this person. And we've grown and we've evolved, and you know, you can even go edit that a little and give it a little more of a personal touch, because that is huge. You guys met when, what?
A long time ago.
Long time ago.
How old were you?
14.
Okay, you need to, you know, 14 years old, say, I never would have thought I would stay with my husband. We've been through ups and downs. Maybe mention some things that you don't mind, like we've, you know, had to move from different homes or city to city, and through that all, we're still together, and, you know, we're not perfect, but we love each other, you know, something like that. Something that you can actually
Add value to it.
add value to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yes, husband posts for whatever reason do really well. So, and
The selfies. I don't know why.
even a regular selfie. So if you are seeing that, you need to definitely attach more value to those. Do you know that when I did my my kind of like my last call to my business opportunity post, I just did a selfie. I didn't say anything. I just did a selfie because it was the day that I filmed a review and I got all makeuped up, and I just shot like a bunch of selfies that day. And it was a really pretty picture, I felt. So I just used it as to capture and then like to share a story, which was my like last call to my business off thingy. Junie, are you able to talk? I don't know if you're not showing us your face because you're doing something.
Yeah, I could talk.
Okay, so what kind of posts do you feel do the best for you?
I would say like mommy posts, like asking for guidance. Those type of posts.
Okay, so we need to see those clues, guys. We need to be like, and then not be afraid to kind of like utilize them to our advantage. So if mommy posts do really good, we've talked about this before, Junie, perhaps you even starting your YouTube channel where you're sharing mommy updates, mommy, you know, you have a baby, both you and Gabby. And I think with the YouTube thing, guys, I mean, unless you like set a day and say Monday, February 1st, I'm posting my first video on YouTube, and then I'm committing to posting once a week. Like, it's just not going to happen. And if you guys set the goal, you can make it happen if you're really serious about it. You know, even just doing this whole dairy-free for 30 days, it's crazy because I'm like, it's, if you guys set a goal, you do have the power to go through with it, guys. And I want you guys to take your goals serious and say, you know, stop letting the weeks and months go by, keeping you from what you said you were going to do or what you really want to do. The perfect time is never going to come. So if you've been wanting to do a YouTube channel, if you've been wanting to do a mommy update, go for it. Set a date and do not go to sleep that day until you accomplished your goal.
Oh, I started my blog during Christmas break.
Amen. You did?
Yeah, I did. I set it up and I started it, but I'm still like iffy on, I have to change the email on it because I just made a new one to match all my, I changed my name on Instagram.
Good.
And I made the email to go with it. That way it's just my business only. And I took my phone number off there. I realized my personal phone number was on my Instagram. And I'm like, oh no, I didn't notice that was there.
Oh, dang.
But I started that, and I'm definitely going to do the YouTube, but I'm doing one thing at a time.
Okay. I think blog, I mean, I guess you could do both, but just maybe pick one and just like get comfortable with, because guys, it is very, you know, it's on top of everything that we do, it is a pressure to have to post every week. I personally get joy. Like, I'm so excited. I just uploaded a new YouTube video now. It brings me joy. This is seriously, like, outside of Beachbody, it's something else that I have that I call my own, that I love, that I know I'm helping people. And you guys really need to think about the things like Junie and Gabby. Right now, you're going through things. Gabby, you could tell me things about your baby and ask me for advice that I would forget. Like, I don't know. If you're like, oh, what age does the baby roll over? I'd be like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't remember that. So, like, now is the time with the stage your babies are in to share updates and information about all of that stuff, because parents forget. And I think doing like weekly updates, breastfeeding updates, how to breastfeed on a schedule, whatever you do, like, you need to be sharing that. But
I will.
Yeah, I was actually thinking, because we had talked the other day, and I was like, okay, well, let me see what I could, what type of value can I give my audience. And I decided that I do like the mommy audience. And basically, what I was thinking was, okay, like, I went on Sunday to my friend's house, and she's like a new mommy, and she's like all lost with the breastfeeding and how to like feed herself, as like nutrition wise. And also, I felt like that when I had Jathan. Like, I had no clue what to eat. I had no idea. Like, the pediatrician told me, like, you should be eating this and this, because if not, this causes gas. And then when Jathan got older, now that he's older and he's like eating already, like, I'm kind of lost as to what to feed him. Like, in addition to, like, I feed him already, but I'm like, how much like other healthy meals can I make with that? So I was thinking of making like a YouTube channel for mommy and me nutrition type of deal.
I love it. Go for it. Go. I mean, if that's what you, and I don't know. I just think that motherhood, even fitness, I mean, with what we're doing, it all goes hand in hand. This stuff doesn't get old, guys. People are always asking for advice.
Life, it's part of life.
Yeah, exactly.
I do want to share something that I've been doing. I don't know if, whatever. So during my workouts, I have been going live on Instagram for the last 5 minutes, 10 minutes. And what I do is I do my workout, and in between, as I see people coming on, I say hi, and I say, okay, guys, I'm going to be finishing my workout here. I want you guys to see how easy these moves are. But do you have any questions for me? Anything having to do with nutrition, fitness, getting started, motivation? And I'll give them ideas like that. I'm like, leave them in the comments below. In between my water breaks, I'll come and answer them. Or as soon as I'm done, I'm going to be answering your questions. So I have been doing this consistently in the last like week or two. And guys, every time I do it, there's only like 4 people, 8 people. They come and go. That's how IG Live is. People will peek in. Oh, she's live, and like, get out. But I'll have a solid 4 girls, 8 girls. And here's what I've been doing. So I do that, and I love it. Every time I've gotten at least one question. Oh, what do you have for, whatever. I'll give them the ideas of things to ask me. And if it's crickets, I'll just be like, well, meal prep. A lot of people always ask me about meal prep. I'll give you some tips on meal prep. And then I'll start talking about that. And then all of a sudden I'll see like a question pop up. Like, oh, they thought of something. So if you see that you're asking and no one's commenting, go ahead and give a suggestion for like a comment. And you could use that every time as your like meal prep or motivation. People don't have time. Think of common excuses and then like openly talk about that. So I will do that. And then what I say, right when I'm about to get off, I will continue. Anyone who comes on, I'll say, hi, Rita 673. Hey, Alba. And I'll like try to name the people as they're coming in. And then this is what I've been doing. So I say, guys, I have this, I've created this simple 6 guide. I have 6 breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and dessert ideas. Anyone who's watching right now, I'll give that to you for free. Just message me and I'm going to give that to you for free. Just for being here, anything I can do to help support you in your journey, boom, I get a new contact. Today I did it. I only had 8 girls. So that's not a lot, right? You would feel like 8 people watching me, that sucks. 8 people on IG Live. In the end, it said like 60-something people peeked their head in. But 8 girls remained. They came and went. And I probably got half of them messaged me for the guide. One girl messaged me saying, hey, you said you had recommendations for a low impact workout. And so again, I'm getting this engagement. And just to show you the difference, Jimena was also commenting there. And I said, well, she was live. And I go, well, were you asking people questions? Did you ask them? She said, no, I was just like talking. So I was like, okay, see the difference. You have to engage with people. Ask them about them. You know, so remember, people always want to talk about themselves. And so I try to get them to talk about themselves. Anyways, that's been working great. Try that on Facebook Live. And guys, if you're not going live, I'm telling you right now, you are missing out. You are missing out on a market that is there. People need to see and connect with you. They need to see real life. You need to step out of your comfort zone and start going live.
I did a live 7 ways to change your relationship with food today. Like 7 things that I find that help me, and I just went live with it, and I ran with it for like 10 minutes, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, how did I talk for 10 minutes live when I'm so nervous? Or I used to be more nervous. I'm more comfortable now, but I was like, I'm just gonna do it. Just do it.
How
do that, I'm like, I have to rev myself up to do that. So.
Oh, and live is like that. It gets better. That's why to think of a 10-minute video, you kind of get better with time live because you get more comfortable. You see some comments and your confidence grows. So, all right, we have less than a minute. Quickly, everyone smile. Smile, 1, 2, 3.
What the heck?
You looked cute, Gabby. You're on there. Team Forever Fit.
My phone just like took me off of Zoom, but I'm glad I was there.
You were there. All right. Yay. Any other questions, guys? Who's gonna hit Success Club this month?
I'm going to.
It's on my goals. It's on my goal board. I don't care that I have nothing on the board.
Still
I'm trying to shoot for this week, so I won't be like a prostitute at the end of the month.
Yes, we gotta be prostitutes now. Act like it's the end of the month.
I'm gonna concentrate on those 3 people.
I love that. Go for it. 3 people, all of your value.
3 per day or 3 per week, you said?
I'm just saying, if you got nothing, focus on 3 and give them value. If you did that every month, it'll add to something eventually.
Yes.
You know, better than 1 million people and you're getting nothing.
True.
Got it.
You know? Just make that your business, guys, to hit Success Club.